Hey guys, what's up? This is DeRaze and I'm back with another tutorial. Today I'll be talking about map method, as you can see over here with a big heading. Anyways, map method is a function, so it's an array method. So you can call it a method or a function as you like. Anyways, let's get started. So the first point is that a new array is created. So essentially what happens is that you pass an array and you get an output as an array again. But what happens is that the first array is not manipulated at all, but the new whatever manipulations happen are stored in the new array. So as you can see in the second point, this function takes three arguments: an array, an index value, and a value. So what value means over here is that the value of each component in the array. So an array is a collection of objects, as you already know. If you do not, then you're in the wrong video. So anyways, the third one is says that the old array is kept as it is, as I was saying. So the fourth one says that the map method calls the function once for each element in the array according to the other. So this is essentially how map method works. So what it does is that we have a callback function, and if at all you need more info on callback functions, I've made a video before this. You can go and check it out. So the map method calls the function, the callback function, once for each element. So what happens is that for each and every element, the function is called and the manipulation is done or evaluation is done, and whatever result you get is stored in a new array. So thus the function is applied to every element, as I was saying, and the results are always printed out in a new array. So we have this. This is the syntax of the map method. Of course, I have cut it down. So this is pretty simple. The simplistic way of showing it. We also have optional arguments like this. Over here, you can give a square and then you can give an argument, but that is not being demonstrated over here. Anyways, you can read it up in online anywhere as you like. But over here, I'll be dealing with a piece of code, as you can see below, as usual, where I'll demonstrate how map function works. Anyways, let's get going. So map is defined as an array method in JavaScript. So that is why it works only on arrays. So if at all you want it to work on something else, you would have to go to another framework like underscore or lazy, which I'll be talking about in further videos. Fret not. So the function that is taken as an argument by map is called is a callback function, basically, as discussed in the previous video. So you can go ahead to the previous video and check out what it is. And the 10th and last point says that it's a very useful concept to master, and this I took it out from a website where the guy says it. It is pretty important. So I'll leave down the link below. Anyways, very useful concept to master, used widely in the functional programming paradigm. So that's why we are talking about map method over here, and that is the reason I made the video about this. Anyways, let's get going. So I'll uncomment the values over here. I'll uncomment the piece of code. I'm sorry. So as you can see on your desktop, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll give a quick styling to it so that you can see it with a bigger clarity. So let's say font size of about 40 pixels will do, I guess. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see, the piece of code is pretty simple. So you have a variable num, so here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and forget the second one for now. So what you have is an injection, document.getElement by ID, box 2 is the ID. So .inner HTML, and we pass it nums. So nums has these values, so the values are getting printed out. Pretty simple, as you can see, nothing awesome. But the awesome part comes when I replace this nums with the added 4, and added 4. What added 4 does is that it adds 4 to each element in the array. So as you can see, the piece of code is pretty small. So if you use a for loop or a while loop, you would actually end up losing a lot of data and using up a lot of storage. So map method is essentially a pure function. So as you can see, it takes the nums and gives back the new array, which is added 4. Also, as you can see, the reason why I put up nums over here is that even after performing this the evaluation, nothing is happening to the nums array. It is as it is. As you can see over here, it is still 1 2 3 4 5, but the new values are stored in added form. So what is happening over here is that nums is the array which is being passed. So nums.map is the function. So this function, this whole function takes an argument, the argument being the callback function. So the callback function is simple, guys. It takes in x. X is the value, the present value. So it takes function x is return x plus 4. Similarly, you can do a lot of pretty amazing cool stuff. So you can say square. So what happens is that it takes x and it returns x by x. So let's see what happens over here. Alright, so I have to give it square over here. Okay, so as you can see, we have 1 4 9 16 25, which are the square numbers of 1 2 3 4 5 respectively. So as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's pretty small code, small piece of code. You don't have to use any loops to do this. So that's it, guys. That's it for this video. So I urge you to go ahead and practice with map method, and share your fiddles in my comments so that I'll see them. I'll give a nice comment on them, and also stay tuned to my videos. Share these videos with your friends who might be interested in functional programming or are JavaScript geeks. Anyways, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in other videos. Bye bye.